Took my family away from my Carolina home. Had dreams about the West and started to roam. 6 long months on a dust-covered trail. They say heaven's at the end, but so far it's been hell. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. We were digging and shifting 5 to 5, selling everything we found just to stay alive. Gold flowed free like the whiskey in the bars. Sin was the big thing, Lord, and Satan was a star. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Dance hall girls were the evening treat. Empty cartridges and blood lined the streets. Men were shot down for the sake of having fun, or just to hear the noise of their 44 guns. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Now my widow, she weeps by my grave. Tears flow free for her man she couldn't save. Shot down in cold blood by a gun that carried fame, all for the useless and no good, worthless claim. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Waiting for me there.
All right, make sure I unmute the mic. Hey, YouTubers and friends and Flash fam. Welcome to another Tuesday night Hangout Live, where tonight we have my friend and our friend of Flash in Your Pan, part of the crew of Adventures with Purpose, Doug Bishop. Great guy. I've had the privilege of hanging out on the river with this man twice. And I'm going to head over to the other set where we can get right to the show. They're on location. So time is of the essence. So show's going to be a little different. Giving you some fair warning. Be right back. Hey, YouTubers and friends, thanks for joining us for another episode of Tuesday Night Hangout Live with ToledoJess, Dano, the Treasure Vixens, and I.
That's good.
Oh yeah, super chat.
So,
Oh doggone it, I had a super chat thing and I didn't click off. How are you guys doing tonight?
doing good. Had a good weekend.
Finishing up a busy day.
Yeah, glad you made it here on time, Dano.
I
And
ran
Yeah.
when I had a chance, brother.
everybody out there, we're going to cut it short with the greetings. Thank you all for being here. Our friend Doug here is on location and working on helping someone else find closure, right?
Correct. Yeah. I'm on scene right now. I'm actually sitting at the foothill of a canyon out in Utah. I'm not going to say exactly where, but yeah, we're working a 36-year-old case right now, and
Right.
pretty good today on day one, and we got a lot in store for tomorrow as well.
Okay. I had you pinned and
Hmm.
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 I just get a big
Yeah.
I when I don't know what it is, it says you have a weak bandwidth. When I went to Pena Large,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
guys,
guess guess
we're
they
actually. I'm even on getting a signal right now with where I'm at. It's a pretty remote area.
well, I'm glad you're with us, Doug. I'm glad you're with us. Now, when I met you 2 years ago on the Willamette River south of Portland,
Hmm.
first time I met Jared, Sam the Adventure Man. You were working with the Elite Towing out of Portland. And at that time, I think you said you've already pulled out like 14 cars for Jared and stuff.
Yep. Now
Uh,
we're you know, little news break. I'm no longer with Elite Towing. I'm just furthering what I'm doing personally and just moving on in a bigger, different direction. But prior to leaving them, we were over 43 cars um, with Adventures with Purpose when
Wow.
I managed Elite Towing. Now I'm over 60 cars personally with Jared, which, Jared's well over 150 cars.
right. Um, Now, obviously, you liked working with them when you were with the Elite Towing and built a good relationship with Jared, and hence you're with them now full time. Uh, the day I met you on the river 2 years ago, did you ever in your wildest dreams think you'd be where you're at right now with such a top-notch crew?
No, not at all, not at all. We were doing some really big things there at Elite. Elite Towing grew from 2 trucks to 13 trucks in just 3 years. So we were heavily invested with what we were doing over there, and this is just something that took off of itself. You know, I just ran with it. I'm not one thing I'm not is scared of change. I know when change is right, and it was just the right time for me to make a change. And I'm not out of the towing industry. In my spare time, I am consulting with some towing companies, which that's going great at the moment. But at the moment, at the time when I'm not doing that, it's actually the purpose all over.
So what do you do with Jared? Are you like the ground guy, the rig master, or
I do it all right now. Whatever's needed. It's pretty much what everybody does. We do it all. I'm trained me on sonar. On the Hummingbird, the Solix 12, and the Garmin. So I'm 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 getting really tuned in with sonar and being able to do what needs to be done as far as recognizing cars underwater. And right now we're focusing on bettering what it is that we're doing. We've had one boat with one sonar. Now we have two boats with sonar set up. So we're trying to take the 10 cases that have been solved over the last 14 months and increase those numbers because we have two boats and help more families.
excellent? Now, have they talked you into getting certified, or are you already certified?
Yeah, I'm halfway there. I already finished my schooling with Patty, and I don't know if you know Nick from down in Central Oregon. He's a real popular diver.
No.
Um, Scheduled to finish my in water training on the 28th.
Excellent, excellent. Right on. More power to you, Doug. More
Good.
power to you. And like I was saying in pre-show, I really enjoyed the last video that I really caught, which was one on safety and how to exit a vehicle and a tool. But at the website that's posted in the top of the chat, I noticed that those safety tools are sold out at the moment.
They are sold out only temporarily. Um, so keep your eyes on that site if you are interested in getting one. We do have them on the way. They will be fully stocked with any color that you want. So just keep your eye on it, and for $6.95, you can't beat something that's going to save your life.
Well,
We have people all over that are ordering them for their entire families.
oh, I plan on ordering them too. Besides shirts and my stickers and stuff, I need to get one of those. I'll probably end up getting three or four. Trailer, a travel trailer, car, truck, work truck. Um, 'Cause during that video, you had another tool that one guy who was with you too had that really nice. I won't say the brand of the knife, but it looked really sweet and like it do the job. But after watching that, I wouldn't pay a dime for that knife.
And you know what? I didn't know how difficult those things were to use, and for something that costs 5 times the amount of our tool not to work and to come from such a, and I mean honestly, they're an awesome company, just not in that particular wheelhouse. you know, um, yeah, I mean you can't beat it. At the moment, like I said, and like you acknowledge, they are sold out, but they'll be back in very very soon. And
Excellent. Yeah.
everybody,
Deej was asking about your certification, and I was just typing, tell her we just finished talking about that. And shoot, if I wonder if my 60-year-old body could handle that stuff.
oh,
But
you can
I'd
do it.
I'd love to get certified. I've always enjoyed snorkeling. I've have scuba dive, but I I I've been a certified lifeguard or certified in life saving since I was 12 years old. Competitive swim and water polo. And, I grew up in Southern California and I was a beach bum, ocean life saving at Huntington Beach. So I've been always pretty confident around water and in water. A lot of snorkeling. I have used tanks, but not certified. So the guy I was with, of course, they were his tanks and stuff. But I know that's not good. And Jared probably be mad at me, and Sam, the man, would probably be mad at me. But I would love to get certified one day.
Oh yeah, you can do it. You can do it.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear me coming through good?
Yeah, we hear you. We know you're in a tough location out there
Yeah,
in the wilds of Utah. Uh,
guys, previews are kind of look. Where I'm at is pretty desolate.
um, Now, you said you're working on two separate cases right now?
Yeah, there's two cases right now where we're currently located. Um, I can't give up too many details to the sensitivity of the
Right. That's
uh,
understandable.
yeah, we did get a good development today. So we're working through some solutions here, and yeah, we also got the Diesel brothers out here on site. They came out with a great big boat, and we were able to put our tow fish into the water, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, cool. We have a question from Janice from Oz. Um, do you plan on wearing a full face mask? If so, how the heck will you
No, no, no,
take care of the beard?
I'm not shaving my beard. Beard's going nowhere. We're not,
So
we're
no
not wearing a
full
full
face.
no full face mask. I won't need it. I'll be all right. I'll be okay with full cheek.
Right on. And JP Lonzamore, he has like a ZZ Top beard. It's halfway down to his waist, and he's like hashtag beard life.
Yeah.
Now, um, are you? Oh, I missed him. Oh, Sam, Jared, good to see you guys. Hope you're all well.
How is everybody?
We're all good here, Jared. Yourself?
We are exhausted. We've been on the lake all day, sun beating down on us. We did 115 to 120-foot dive today. Yep. Look,
Wow.
you indicated the vehicle.
And I've been very scarce since you just let the cat out the bag.
Yep. However, we have not yet cleared the vehicle either. We do have the vehicle up tomorrow. And on that note, I got to go make some phone calls to make those arrangements. So, yep. Good to see you, Ed.
Good to see you guys.
Same here. See you guys later. Our friends Sam and Jared with beautiful scenery you have behind you, Doug.
It is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
This part of the country on over is truly the most beautiful part of the entire country. From Yellowstone on over is just amazing.
Well, I'm really partial to our neck of the woods. I'm talking yours, the Pacific
Yeah,
Northwest. I've been all over the lower 48, and there's beauty in every state, but the Pacific Northwest, that's definitely beautiful God's country. Everybody, don't move there. Just stay where you are. Don't move to the Pacific Northwest.
yeah. I growing up on the East Coast and down south, yeah, our part of the country is just it's breathtaking. It really is. Um, Montana would be my favorite if it had a coast.
Right?
Uh, but or Oregon and Washington, there's nothing topping. You know the year-round snow-capped volcanoes and the Crater Lake and the forests and the coast. Wow.
Oh, beautiful coast. Like up north, you have Cannon Beach there. Down south, you have Whiskey Run and Gold Beach. And that whole state's beautiful and some good gold. I found some good gold in the Josephine State of Jefferson area and Baker area. Um,
Did you guys hear about the gentleman that is digging along the Columbia, where they found the cache from D.B. Cooper?
oh,
That new?
no,
Yeah,
tell us. New
he,
news?
this is breaking like within the last 72 hours.
Oh,
Really?
There's a historian unearthing that entire area over there, where they found that cache on the Columbia.
yeah.
So
I believe that was on the Washington side, if I remember right, not far from Woodland.
yep, you're absolutely correct. Yep.
I used to go play around that huge gravel bar there when I was there, oh, 8, 10 years ago, quite a while ago. I was back home for like 9 months, and I would go fishing off that gravel bar, more of a sandbar actually, but I've heard stories about they thought it was at the Washougal or somewhere, but
Yeah, I always secretly wanted to find something there. Anytime we've doing a search on the Columbia, it would have been amazing to, find something.
really, well, just to find the bundles of cash that one guy found would have been really cool too.
They
Now,
say how much, they say how much they found?
I don't know. I don't know. But I know that it was a lot less than what it was. It was just a very small percentage of what was missing.
Hmm.
But yeah, if you guys look in the news, I'm sure you'll be able to bring up some recent.
I am looking, but I don't see anything. Here's something from 2 days ago.
so right now, what has been your most interesting recovery or search?
Ooh, you're tough, Ed. That's a tough question, man. Um,
I
you
know
know,
they're all unique and they're all exciting.
they all are unique and they are all exciting, very emotional, very passionate. Um, you know, in general, I'd have to say our trip to Nashville when we pulled out 17 and a half cars from the river, and we also solved Bill Simmons' case. That was um, our environment there, and we also solved the case.
Uh-oh.
I feel bad even anything, but um, am I coming through?
You were breaking
Hear me?
up a little bit right there, Doug, but uh, I think we got you back.
Got me back.
Yeah,
Right now,
you,
So if you can hear me now,
you
good.
hear you?
yeah,
Okay, yeah. So the Nashville case, when we took 17 and a half cars out of the river, and we also solved Bill Simmons' case. That I'd have to pick that one.
yeah, that was pretty epic. I was really cool just to be able to get down there. I was down at my son-in-law's and I'm like, I'm going down to where they are if you like it or not. Honey, I'm taking your car. Bye.
And I was standing on the bank near the rotator and watching the car coming out, and here comes Ed coming up the river. Go from seeing him in Portland, Nashville, it's like, wow, you get around, you know.
Hey,
I do feel guilty though, even picking a best case, but my reasoning in picking that one was just because we were able to get so many cars out, you know, and also solve a case. So kind of hard
yeah,
to top.
that's awesome.
I mean,
And
was
you
that
know,
was that the first time you got involved in that with them or what?
No,
oh no,
no.
Oh wow, no, just
I've been in with involved with Jared since the very first car he pulled out of the water.
okay.
So yeah, I've been on part of helping on 6 of the 10 cases that we've been able to solve.
Yeah, I met Doug when I went to Washington for my mom's 88th birthday, and I met Jared, Doug, and Sam on the river my last day there. Um, it was I was surprised seeing you
Mhm.
there in Nashville, Doug, and it made me really happy to see you there.
Yeah. You know, I wasn't gonna come out and you know, I had it worked out when you know we had dads towing there, and they were really helpful. I learned a lot from Jim there. You know, Jim has over 100 trucks. He also owns every towing company in Nashville almost. So great guy, super intelligent. I learned a lot from him. But yeah, I wasn't gonna pass up that invitation from Jared to come out and help. Really,
I
Yeah, bring it up.
breaking up again.
Got him locked up on the square. He's back.
Live entertainment. Stand on your tippy toes, Doug.
Get that aluminum foil out.
Pull on your head.
most people don't even know what that's about.
I saw uh, Dan's video and cameraman Dan. It was great meeting that guy. I can understand where he's coming from. I'm sure he's quite a bit of a loss to the uh, Adventures with Purpose crew. Uh, do you all help in videography now, or do you have a cameraman?
We do have a cameraman. His name is Josh. He's a great kid. Dan will always be missed. Completely irreplaceable. You know, with his ability to produce and his videography skills, and you know, just the friendships. You know, working with him is you can't replace that. Josh is a great kid though too as well, and you know we all chip in when needed. Even you know all of us are filming, we're working, we're all doing what needs to be done when it needs to be done.
Holly Nabity from Nabity Designs. Um, how are the other divers is doing after his accident? Which diver had an accident?
She's probably referring to my
Bring it up. Can't hear him.
can you hear me? You good?
Now you're not, we can hear you now, Doug, and you're not frozen up.
Yeah. Gary is still recovering.
Gary's still recovering.
Yes, yeah, he's got a long road ahead of him still for recovery. You know, he's got a
Oh,
permanent.
tow truck driver, not diver.
Yes, yeah. Gary was in an accident at Elite when I was over there.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
that accident. He's still in recovery. His surgeons just you know, pretty much said that he's got a permanent disability. You know, he's got some headaches, you know, with lawyers and workman's comp and you know all that stuff. It's just horrible. But
So,
yeah, not
Okay. Holly's a big part of that community with AWP and like Chaos Divers and some others, you know, um, which Jacob, I'm sure you've met Jacob a couple of times now from Chaos Divers.
Yep. Jacob from Chaos Divers and all those guys are doing great things. They just pulled a car out yesterday in Nashville, a stolen 2017 Cadillac, I believe it was.
Oh, yeah?
Right there on the Cumberland River where we were that day.
Wow, same one, huh? That boat ramp had a ton of cars on it. I just thought it was funny. Um, when I was watching the news that night in my motel room and stuff, it's like this group of divers with Adventures with Purpose and blah 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 pulled out 40 cars out of the Cumberland River.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah we had a meeting with the mayor there of Nashville, and yeah, we were able to locate 40 cars. We weren't able to pull all 40 out, but we did pull out 17 and a half.
Oh, so there's still a ton more cars down there, huh?
Oh yeah. And it's just like we have many more to go in the Portland area too, a lot more. It's just
so you did actually locate that many. You only pulled out the 17 and a half.
correct. Yep.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal day on my part just to be a observer,
Oh
you know.
yeah.
I felt guilty taking one of the shirts that Karen and Tara, Tara, oh, Tara, right?
Yeah.
The shirts they had, because I wanted to buy one, but they wouldn't even let me buy it. And I'm like, then when we all got up on the cars for that picture, I felt I didn't want to even include myself, and they're like, "You too, Ed, get up there."
Right. Yeah. Tara Mason was an amazing volunteer that helped us that day, as well as everybody that was there. It was a full community hug from everybody involved.
Oh yeah, it
The
seemed.
Gaylord Opryland. The Opryland let us stay there. Pretty much gave us a bunch of rooms to stay there, and that place was amazing. One of the best places I've ever been. I can't wait to get back to Nashville.
Well, they definitely opened up their arms to all of you guys and all the divers. There were so many channels there too, and like exploring with the Nug. I was hoping to see Jacob there from Chaos Divers, but the Nug, Depths of History.
Bryson with Die for Good, Exploring with
Yeah.
Nug, Depths of History. That was probably the biggest YouTube collaboration ever.
That's pretty big.
Oh, yeah. Then Muddy Bottom Adventures and
Bishop with Muddy Bottom Adventures.
yeah.
There was a lot of them. The Treasure Vixens there. You were there. There was a lot of collaboration going on and a lot of volunteering. That's what it all is. Everybody's volunteering. The entire time I was with Elite, I was sending trucks out. It was always 100% on our dime volunteering. The divers are all volunteer. Every aspect of it is everyone pitching in and putting together effort for the greater good.
Yes, Janice, and we can't forget Brock the Rock.
Yes, Brock the Rock. Yep.
He was they all were great guys. And yes, Tara. Tara was awesome. Thank God her husband's healing well. Uh, Karen was awesome. Everybody involved was awesome.
Karen was the long arm of the law there. Karen was amazing.
Yeah, it was quite awesome. And Jesse, he lived vicariously through.
I watched everybody's live feeds all day long. All you guys would jump from one live feed to another. I'd follow over the whole day watching.
Yeah, that was some good stuff. Yeah, that was.
It was just I don't know what made me do that. I started watching it. I go, wow, that's crazy. And then, well, I can't stop now. I got to keep watching. Jump over to Jared would do live for a while, and Sam would go live, and Ed come live for a while, and just so I was just jumping all over watching everybody. That was a day. That was a amazing day.
Yeah, everybody from the from the local community, from the law enforcement, and all the
Right.
different agencies that came out were like, whatever you guys need, you got it.
Yeah, anybody that was there that did a live stream, I tried to catch them. Treasure Vixens, whoever else was out there, I was just trying to catch them all, see what was going on. I couldn't be there, so.
If every town was that welcoming, if the law enforcement in every town was that welcoming everywhere we go, we'd probably solve a case in every town almost.
That's awesome.
Right.
Well, let me just say, it would be a lot easier to do what we're doing. It's really frustrating when it doesn't go that way. I get respect is earned though. I get that, and law enforcement has boundaries and policies in place for reasons that make sense.
Right. Right.
I think sometimes it's kind of an ego thing with them, though.
It is. I'm not going to ever say anything bad about law enforcement.
No, I stand behind the thin blue line.
Yeah, I just try to.
It's the way you approach them too, and who you approach.
Who had a problem with the patrol in Multnomah County, and after that, the second time we had to deal with him, it was amazing when me and Jared went out and got the guy that went off the 205 bridge. River Patrol was amazing to work with in the end. And then a couple of weeks ago, when we found the guy under the Cathedral Bridge, they were complete sweethearts. Anything we wanted, they were there to support us the entire way. And egos die down for good reasons.
Right.
Yeah, well, you got to figure too. They see so much bad that's the person they're looking for. So they have to be wary and be aware. They're watching you.
Well, now they know you better, and I could.
Different. Once they get to know you, it's like anything else.
I'm sure some of those. Go ahead, Jesse.
Well, yeah. Once they realize that you guys are being honest and righteous about what you're doing, that changes a lot, And it's easy.
Like where we're at right now. We got here this morning. The federal government gave us the permits we needed to get inside of a protected access that no one gets access to.
Nice.
Local sheriff's department is here with like open arms. They actually came out and gave us all badges, and they're full support here in Utah, and amazing. Our day went very well, successful so far today. Tomorrow is looking like it's going to be even better. So
excellent.
So are you finding that it's getting more and more like that where you go? Are you finding like our people already know about you, know about what your purpose is?
I think so. The movement is growing. There's over, average, I don't know, somewhere about 15, 16 million viewers a month.
Wow.
So yeah, I would say that it's definitely changing slowly, and it's good. Like I said, respect is earned, and it's they are protected for a reason. Just gonna let anybody in with an everywhere.
And
getting there.
Is your particular community still growing? I know since that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is.
I mean, as far as people going out and doing what you're doing, but only maybe on a smaller scale, local thing. Are you finding more and
Yeah,
more?
people all over are learning from what we're doing. They're doing, they're making an attempt to go out and do, good in the community the way we are. You got Bryson with Die for Good, and you got Chaos Divers. They were, like I said, they were just in Nashville. They removed that car that was connected to crime. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah,
Um, we got guys in Australia. We got Jimmy Carson in Canada with Magnetic Purpose. He's gathered up his boat and he's cleaning up the environment up there, and a lot of others. And I can't sit here and name them all, but yeah, people are learning that there's a lot of stuff in the water, and you got to clean it up. And if you know what you're doing, you'll find some good stuff underwater.
It's it's definitely changed a lot with Jared's channel from like the first show I had him on to now. And
It's up to 1.3 million subscribers right now, just
nice.
on YouTube.
right, not including his following on Facebook and other media. I believe he was in between like 1,200, 1,500 when he was first on. And I said that show, Doug, I'm like, you're gonna go off like a rocket. And look where he is now.
Yeah,
Bam.
when you're doing the right thing in the community and you have positive energy, all of that just comes right to you. You know,
True.
you attract tenfold what you put out into the atmosphere. And Jared's a positive individual. Everything he's doing is with a good heart,
Yep.
and everybody around us. We all have good attitudes, and we all just want to help.
That's definitely true. Jared's heart's definitely in the right place. I really can't understand why he has some haters, and they're
Comes with territory. Comes with the territory. No matter how good we try to be, and how perfect we try to do things, somebody's gonna have a problem with something. That's just an unfortunate side effect of
true,
being
true. And
yeah,
I'm glad Jared takes it well.
Right. That's what happens when you're able to reach millions of people.
right.
One or two are going to be professional at their trolling. That's what they do. So they're good at it, and they try. And it doesn't matter the subject. It's just about what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, you got to just blow them off. Go
Yep.
somewhere else.
Yes, it is Janice. Janice from Oz says AWP has 1.31 million subs just on YouTube to date, not including all the other interested parties who are doing their things in their own areas as well. It's a phenomenal movement, and that's what it really has become. And I, you
I like
know,
it.
I'm always in your guys' corner, man. I'll throw blows if someone talks bad about my amigos' adventures with purpose. Not that I want to throw blows, but if it came down to it.
We have your back too, Ed.
Yeah. One more pan says, I was once told if you don't have any haters, then you're not working hard enough.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Right, you're not doing something right. Right, one more pan. But yeah, all of you great guys doing great things. It's you
Yeah.
deserve.
We have a big few weeks. We leave September, a couple weeks into September to go on a national trip for 45 days.
Oh
We got a
yeah,
lot of really got a lot of cases all across America that we've been doing homework on and looking into, and it's the next few months are going to be pretty intense.
Are you gonna be near my neck of the woods here in Ohio?
Yep, yep.
Oh,
yep.
Oh,
you guys will have to throw me a message when you come near.
Well, I'm not going to give too much up about the locations.
Well, I can't blame you.
But I'll let you know. You know, if and when we're going to be over there.
Of course, if it's all cool with Jared, you know.
Oh yeah. We're going to be, you know, we're going to be coast to coast. We're going to be We're going to be in all four corners of the United States of America
Excellent, excellent.
and in between. You know, of course.
Right. That's
40 days, is that what you said? You said 45 days?
Yeah, we'll be on the road for 45 days, maybe longer, and it just depends on, um, you know, what it takes. You know, we're going to do what it takes to work the cases that we have lined up, and you know, we set out, and wherever it takes us, it takes us.
Cool.
our buddy Willie. When you guys go looking for cars, do you ever run into any fishing magnets?
That's actually a good question, because if you get one stuck on there, it's stuck, isn't it?
Well, they use magnets to hook their wire to the car or to the vehicle, so they're guidelines, so they could go right to the vehicle after that and able to hook it up to tow out. So magnets definitely one of their tools. You can also pick up their personalized magnets at adventureswithpurpose.com. They have all kinds of stuff there, and a lot of it goes to help their mission throughout the country, and globally, actually, because Down Under Dan uses Adventures with Purpose float bags. Yeah, we lost him. We'll get him back, hopefully. Gee, Doug, will the RV last the distance? Oh, I hope it does, Janice. I hope it does. But I'm sure eventually Jared will take care of them, I'm sure, somehow or another. So,
Yep.
I guess I might have to bring up Facebook again. I don't like having too many windows
Let's
up.
say hi to our chat room here.
Well, now we can. Yeah, definitely.
Like Dennis Hedrick and the world's greatest moderator, Mr. Lodak. How are you? Janice from Oz.
Willie,
Yes, David B.I.
Terry Marshall, welcome.
Frederick, one more pan. Yeah, go Ozzy.
Ron F, he's in here too. What's up, Ron?
My big brother James is in here.
Ottis Farris, what's up, Ottis?
Ottis the man.
GoPro Unlimited, Amethyst Angel, good to see you. Benzo.
Treasure hunting with Swifty, welcome. Ned's brother, James Van Cleef, welcome, James.
Here.
And I know Scuba Sonia was in here, but she said she was diving or something. She
Driving. She was driving, so she's listening. Hi, Sonia.
Deej is in here.
Melbourne, Australia. Nice.
What's up, dude?
Mark Miller.
Yep.
We had a Deej raid earlier, and saw Audra in here earlier.
For our famous what do they call them? I forget the name. I got a brain fart here going. Top Cat and
oh yeah, our favorite lurkers.
Lurkers, that's the word I'm looking for our listeners.
And one of them just showed his face. Hey Jim, how you doing? Video calling show.
What's up?
Jeff's probably out there somewhere, Smith Gold, but Gary, I think's already out fishing.
He
Well,
might be on the coast, so he's catching his fish. I'm excited for your debut to the coast, Dano. The Northern California coast is beautiful.
The way it sounds, the first Saturday there is when we're going to go out.
yeah, cool.
Nice, nice.
Ready to do it, man. I'm checking it out.
Yeah.
That's one I can check off the list right there, boys. The ocean and fished in it.
What?
When's he going?
When are you leaving? The 20th?
Next Friday.
Next Friday?
And Terry Marshall is on a ferry. Are you on your way to Tasmania, Terry, or on your way to the mainland? A video calling show. Doing good, guys. 2021 still sucks harder than 2020. Just saying. Pat, good to see you.
Hello, Pat. So we lost our guest tonight. Yeah, we kind of figured that might happen too.
Yeah, yeah. But hey, I'm glad he was able to make it. I understand they're tired. They've
Right.
been on the lake all day. Um, you know,
Yeah, a little
I
earlier, he brought up DB Cooper, right? So of course I looked it up. And
right.
what's happening is, remember that kid that found back in 1980? That kid found a bundle of money.
Yeah, it was on a sandbar on the Columbia
Right.
River on the Washington side. Yeah.
Right. Well, so I guess the FBI and all them people, they looked everywhere but a certain area. And that's what's going on now. A couple days ago, this guy took off and they're going to be checking out a particular area that no one has looked in. They think that Cooper got away with the money, but he didn't take it off. Because it was a big bag, big bundles. He might have only taken one bundle and hid the rest. And the theory came back and was getting it here and there, but they believe that some of it got, washed away, floods and stuff. So they're just going back to look for evidence. But where that kid found that money was where the rest of it was, somewhere around there.
So
$1,800 in 1980.
right, I remember that.
Says as far as the money, I believe that Cooper recovered the bulk of it prior to 1980. Does this happen what, 70, 71, something like that? 71.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, 1971. So all they're doing is just going, basically they're looking for evidence that that's where the money was. They don't think they're going to find the money at all. But, maybe the bag, maybe parts and pieces, metal detected, whatever.
Right.
Sounds like a to look for, though.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Definitely.
So that's what I found out about that.
Okay.
Really.
Cool. Cool.
See, that's the nice thing about the internet. Everything else sucks.
Information good.
Information good. Social shit sucks.
BS bad.
Yeah.
And Mark Miller says he's on lockdown until he runs out of beer. Funny. Hi, Julie.
So, we had a fun weekend. Yes, no, maybe.
I I had a really good time. I actually did pretty good. I did my clean out or my clean up for the most part, and I did a lot better than I thought I did by just doing a quick pan through. But
I've not gone through all my black sands yet.
I did over 26 grams of lead.
Nice.
woohoo! Yeah, those were some big lead clumps too, bullets and weights and.
I'm just getting practice up. Got to learn that metal detector.
Yeah.
I only make a coil that detects on the edge. I'll have everything. I'll have it by the balls.
Well, you know, I got into Drew's ear because he's on really good terms with Debbie from Mine Lab. So I'm like, hey.
I'm a willing beta tester. Send one my way.
Working on it. I've told him, hey, you know, we all use Mine Lab, Drew.
Yeah.
I wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. I did a Mr. Ed impression. Wilbur. Oh, I guess that's. I don't get it, Mr. Lodak. Don't get it. I know Rose would have really liked to been here. Unfortunately, our little vixen Rose is sick.
Under the weather.
She's at home feeling better. King Prospector's in the house. How you doing? Had a great time celebrating your birthday, Jesse, on the river with King Prospector, Dano, you and I.
I did have a little video I put out of it.
Yeah, we got a little bit of gold.
Then this weekend, we're going to King Prospector's place.
That's right. And I look forward to that. Tom from Tom's Gold Dirt will be there. Our buddy JellyBear and, Dire Gold Prospecting will be there. Or DGP Outdoors. Wow. There's going to be a few of us there. So. Is Mr. Tim gonna get there too?
That I don't know. Chris, is Tim coming? What's up, Dennis Hendrick?
All right, see you, Willie. Thanks, buddy. Rusty Magnet.
That'd be cool if Mr. Tim would show up. I ain't seen him in a while since the last time I was over at King Prospectors.
Yeah, I didn't go that day. I wish I did, but it would have been nice to see Mr. Tim. I did see him at the last OSPA meeting I went to, though.
One of my first original Creek buddies. Met him down there at Bill's.
Chris said, I don't know. I'll ask him. It is a good time, Julie. It's a nice little creek, a lot of bedrock, some nice gold. It's kind of hit and miss, but it's there.
Sorry, it's always a golden day when you're out there with all your buddies.
I just hope there's some water. But
yeah, is there water
there? I'll tell you this, Jesse. Dry or not, I'll work that place.
Well, I'm just asking, what do I bring?
Your metal detector and crevice and tools.
Crevice and tools. If the water's...
You know. You got my metal detectors.
Yeah, I know. I left them in the truck. It's all still loaded, Jesse. Ain't nothing come out.
We could get a report on the water levels. I'm sure Chris could drive by it on his way home. Or
is it running, Chris, or is it not? We'll get
That's right.
Here. Either way, we're gonna have a good time no matter what. We always do.
We'll pass them on, Amethyst. Yeah, there's more gold there. I want to find some more pickers. That place is gonna live up to its name for a while, I hope. He'll check it out tomorrow.
I just want to know if I should bring my back or not.
I'll bring mine tomorrow. It's still in the truck. That's the thing nice about having a company vehicle. All my stuff can stay in my truck till I need my truck for something.
Well, I'm gonna get some mix made up so I can bring my backpack that I made. So if it's dry, that will come in handy. But though I'm sure there'll be puddles there or a good area down below where we can pan out or even run a recirculating system. But if it's running, then maybe we could get our dredges wet.
Or even just a sluice in the water if need
Oh,
be.
yeah, back to the basics, a sluice.
I'm bringing my critter this time.
Creek critter?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring them both. I got enough water flow. I use the raider. If I don't, then I use the critter.
Right.
And if there's nothing there, then we scratch and sniff for nuggets.
That's right.
Get a signal, dig it.
Yep.
We are
Right.
multi-talented.
That we are.
What was that?
Well, I say we turn this end portion into an open line Tuesday. What do you say, guys?
Go ahead.
Who's the first victim? Call in.
Brian, call in.
There you go, Brian. Call in.
All right, there's the link to
There, put him on the spot. King
come
Prospect.
in.
Call in.
Hey, King, call in, Chris.
Call in, King Prospector. Come on.
Yeah, do it. Just do it. Do it.
Ready to take the trip with me out to California.
Do it.
Too distracted.
Do it or I'll retract my vote for silver. Do it.
Call now. Operators are waiting.
Chris says he went by Sunday and it was a very low, no flow, but it has rained both days.
Yeah, and there's more rain expected tomorrow and tonight. So hopefully it misses where I'm working and it hits around there.
It rained early this morning, and then it was muggy all day. Terrible muggy.
Sounds like James is getting some bad stuff.
Yeah, it might be their internet service up there. Come on in, Chris. Team Prospector. Come on down.
Your fingers do the talking, David Villa says.
That's right. No, we don't want that, David. We want him in the chat right there with those two. Put him on the spot. But if anyone else wants to hop in, feel free.
Don't be shy. We know you one way or another.
We won't embarrass you too bad.
Jim can call in if he wants.
Well, he could, but he says he's buffering really bad. He's going outside for a smoke.
No, not your brother.
Oh.
Rio College Show Jim.
Oh, yeah, Jim. Our buddy Jim can call in too.
Any one of you lurkers want to call in? We'll take a lurker.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, since B. Higgles, you're late, call in.
There's Moto. What's up, Moto?
Actually, he was here early, then he went and came back. And Radio was actually here this week and on time.
Yeah, 8:01.
Good job, Ronald. Good job. Oh, Moto. Call in, Moto. Call in.
Yes, Taco Tuesday.
That's what we had for lunch today at work, Taco Tuesday.
Had tacos last night. Heavy Meadow. I'm banned from calling in to any live stream for a few more weeks or I chat. I vote Moto Mining call in. Whatever, Heavy, get in here. Whoever.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, come on in, Moto. Oh, it's not your time just yet, Chris. What the heck?
Don't be a sissy.
All right, Dano, forget that, what we talked about for him in California. He just becomes pack mule. I'm retracting my vote. Oh, Jason's in here. I haven't seen the magnetic squatch.
Ottis call in. Hell yeah.
Yeah, call in, my Ottis, whoever, whatever. But I got some stickers, plenty for all of you guys. Some magnetic squatch stickers from our friend Jason down in Florida. Oops. Right side up, Ed.
Upside right.
I wish he would have sent 3 of these though, but he did send 2. So one's mine, and I'll set up a boxing ring for you two, and you guys can punch it out, or we'll flip for it.
Whoa, wait a minute. That's not very fair. What about Rose?
She has one.
Oh,
She already has stuff from Jason. So heads, tails. Since you're an old man now, Jesse, call it.
tails.
And Jesse's the winner.
Let my buddy Dano have it.
There you go. You're the winner, Dano. The Mano.
I had dogs barking. The wife just come home. If I'd have left it on you, and I heard nothing.
Would have heard a bunch of. We do have some West Coast listeners in here. Hopefully they're far from the fire. My brother was in here. Patrick is that Moto Mining?
Go in, Brian. There you go.
Mute your mic down there on the left.
Should be. When you touch your phone, it should come up. There you go.
CQDX. This is VE2 VTX portable for you. CQ.
Hear you loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Hello from the Great White North.
Hello.
Right.
Wes.
Vancouver Island?
Oh, heck no. Alberta.
Oh, Alberta.
Alberta. I'm up at Edmonton.
Nice. Some beautiful
just off the
country.
North Saskatchewan.
So how is that gold on the Saskatchewan River?
Oh, hit and miss. It's all right. Yeah, we usually have to get down towards Devon to catch anything, but it was okay. How are you guys doing?
That's what they all say.
I'm good tonight. I'm good. Tired. Was on a roof today, and the heat was brutal. But I'm good. It's my favorite night of the week. Um, do you ever go into the Ogan? You head west towards the Okanagan?
The Okanagan. I haven't been to the Okanagan in a few years. I love it down there, but most of it's on fire right now, so I'll leave it.
Oh, wow, that ain't good.
Oh
Between
yeah, it's pretty dry out there. There's a lot of fires going on. So and then of course with this pandemic thing, we kind of all shut our doors and tucked our heads between our knees and waited for everything to blow over. But hoping for more rain and put some of the damn fires out.
Yeah, fires again.
now, what's your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel, I have two of them. My main one is the Numismaniac.
Oh, cool.
And
Definitely into coins.
Oh, definitely into coins, yeah. And the other one is After Service Adventures Canada.
After Service Adventures.
What is that?
It's a channel that's for veterans who are not willing to grow old and bury themselves. We're out to relive some of our glory days.
Sounds like you, Jesse.
Yeah, doing some of the stuff that people keep saying, you're too old to do that. I said, like, hell, I'm going to do it anyway. So we do.
It's really true. I am too old to be doing this shit, but beside the point.
You do it anyway.
Right.
My body's saying, dude, you're 71 years old. And my mind's saying, dude, you don't feel like it, so go do it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still a young guy inside. It's the body that's kind of rotted away. That's all.
Yeah.
All
You don't
right.
have to hardly.
I don't think I could do a rundown on the rifle range anymore and get back up quick, but
Right. I just say, hey, put me on a hill with a buttload of ammo and I'll take care of business up there.
oh hell, yeah.
I don't need to run.
I took my son down to Las Vegas a couple of years ago, and he says, Dad, we got to go to some of the ranges down there. We fire all these World War II rifles and I said, what? And pay for it? All right, okay, I'll go. And so I fired the Garand and with Thompson, a few other things they had down there. And he says, hey, you're still pretty good. I says, well, you know what? They're all basically the same, and you don't forget. It's just, it just came natural. But I would sooner have, play poker. I'm in Vegas. What the hell am I doing here on a range? Okay.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it was a blast. I mean, he says, you're not going on that zip line, are you, Dad? I said, what, you think I'm going to break in half? Let's go for it. This is easy. Come on. He says, pretty high. Come on. I jumped out of a C-130. I can do that. You ever rappel out of a helicopter? Sure. Okay. Well, this is just easy.
Right.
It's just a minute and a half on a zip line. Come on, give me a break.
That's funny because over the weekend we were sitting around taking a break from prospecting. I was telling these guys about what an auto rotation is in a helicopter.
The biggest thrill I ever had was in a Huey, and I was sitting side door with of course it was wide open. We had just a seatbelt holding us in. Yeah, it was just a seatbelt that was held us in on the side. But the reason why they did that is because they did a combat run. So the guy came up and he was down the Mattawa Plain, then it went up like this and then banked over the side. What a rush! It was fun.
Yeah, I love standing on the runners.
Oh yeah, rappelling off the God, come on, what was they called? Not runners. What we call them.
The skids.
The skids, we call them skids.
Right.
And of course, we used to bet beer to see who'd hit the ground first when we were rappelled out, right? So we throw our ropes out and friggin' we lean off, do our L shape and get ready to go off, and you leap out, and you had to make sure you didn't break too soon because you hit your head on the skids. Well, sure enough, we used to bet beer. Oh, what the heck is going on here? There we go. Lost you for a second. So we used to bet beer to see who hit the ground first, and one of the guys knocked himself out. It's a good thing he had a safety guy down below. We pulled him, so he stopped him before he hit too hard, but they still had to cut his boots off him to get him out of the muck. Good fun.
I was a Cobra crew chief.
Ah, okay. I was just an infanteer.
I
did all the stupid things.
I did. I rode plenty of slicks though.
Oh, I'm sure you did. Probably a lot more than I did.
A lot more than I really wanted to. That's for sure. I was a Cobra crew chief.
Anyway, that's a long time ago now. God, I've been out since '90. I did 22 years in there.
Yeah. Thank you.
It was fun.
I did my tour and they booted me out and I was on the road again.
You did your time.
Yep. Did my time and then did my time.
Yeah.
I still did my time.
So back to that channel. The channel that I've started actually officially starts in the fall. Again, After Service Adventures Canada, and it's I did there's a trailer up there. I'll give you an idea what it's about. And I'm hoping to get enough of the guys from I belong to a few regimental associations, more than one cap badge. And once it gets going, I hope to record some of the adventures. We like heading south because a lot of us belong to the 1st Special Service Force Association. I'm sure you've heard of the Devil's Brigade or the Black Devils.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were made honorary members because we're 1st Special Service Force out of Petawawa. So we got to take care of some of the World War II veterans that served with the 1st Special Service Force. And being an honorary or an associate member is quite an honor. Well, it also means that we get to do all these cool things. I mean, that's holy ground now in Fort Henry Harrison in Helena. So we love getting down there and doing our thing, and we're treated so well. Oh my Lord, it's a blast. So all that's going to go onto the channel. All the different adventures we go on.
What kind of adventures? What kind of?
Well, you know what? Whether it be whitewater rafting or doing some simple abseiling, want to jump out of a plane again, want to do hot air ballooning across the Grand Canyon, want to I've already done the Three Sisters helicopters through the Rockies. There's nothing like flying a helicopter through the Rocky Mountains. It's amazing. It's not like
flying a helicopter. Flying in a helicopter. I don't care where it's at.
Oh yeah.
I love flying in planes of all sizes. Yet to be in a helicopter. I would love to, though.
It's a nice experience. It really is.
My first experience was in a crop dusting helicopter. It was a rather exciting experience.
You were coming in low.
Go up and turn on the rotor and come right back down. When you go over the field, you hear them blazes pop, 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 pop.
Oh yeah.
That guy just laughing the whole time. I'm hanging on for dear life, like, oh God. Those are one of them old MASH helicopters with the glass bubble.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't very old. I think I might have been 15 years old.
I believe those were Sikorsky's back, but that if it was an old one like that.
That's amazing. I know that. I've ridden a lot of airplanes, but that's the only time I've ever ridden a helicopter is crop dusting.
That would have been fun.
It was in my shorts.
I've been in biplanes, small planes. Well, you saw the one during our first Flash Bash or Gathering of Golden Friends, whatever. That was a great airplane ride. But yeah, I was up in a biplane over the Bass Islands, South Bass Island and North Bass Island in Lake Erie. And I'm telling the dude, do a roll, do a roll. And the guy I work with, Jake, he's like, no, no. I'm like, roll, no. I about lost my glasses though. Forget my age, I'm glad I caught them. I'm just glad one of the lenses didn't pop out. But yeah, open cockpit biplane, that was fun.
I would love to do something like that. You're very lucky.
I was over on the islands for the whole summer, Patrick. We were building airplane hangars. So we did 3 airplane hangars. So I took every opportunity I could to.
I was just gonna say, I know Ed.
Yeah.
When it comes to airplanes, he is not bashful about asking for a ride.
No, not at all. We had a guest. Matt's dad, Bob, flew into one of our outings 3 years ago, and I'm like, "Hi, Bob. Can I get an airplane ride?" was asking for a ride in his plane was like.
Did you say hi first? Oh, no, you did.
I might have just asked for the ride first, then said hi. It was nice, long too, about 45 minutes, an hour.
Oh, that's a good long ride.
Yeah, he's like, "Where do you want to go?" I'm like, "I don't care. We're flying. Let's go."
So I have a thing that we do called Take a Vet Prospecting. That's my project.
That's a nice idea.
Yeah.
Where we take someone who hasn't been prospecting before and just kind of hanging out doing nothing. You know how it can be. And take them out and teach them how to ban, how to look for gold, get them out of the house, get them out of their mind.
Yep.
You know, get them to you know, because I use it as therapy for myself.
Good idea. Good idea.
You know, that's one of that's. I'm trying to get somebody out once a year or twice a year. Not nothing big. Not as trying to get all over the country. Although that would be nice. It's not always possible. So, but you know, locally, you know, we try to get somebody out, a couple people out here in the summer, just to help them.
Great idea.
You know, just to help them get out of the house. You know, get away from, like I said, all that's going on in their lives, and get them out on the creek and get back to nature. And you know, I think it helps.
Yeah, yeah. It's interesting that you call it Operation, because I'm involved with Operation Vet Build to get veterans out and doing things, but it's to building models instead of but to get them outdoors. Now that's a bloody brilliant idea.
I tried going through some organizations, but you know, anytime I talk to them, all they were interested in is how much money can I give them.
Oh,
because
yeah.
I'm a retired old man. I don't have money to be giving away to organizations.
I'm right with you, brother.
I got time to do something. I got time to help, you know, so they didn't want that. So I do it on my own.
Yeah.
Best I can. I'm glad for this community because they've helped out with equipment. They've helped out with gold that we give to our vets when we take them out. You know, we also use it for our demonstration for the Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts. Well, yeah, that's what I do. That's what we do.
Now, do you have the support of the American Legion for this, or is it something separate?
This is separate. This is just us, just me. I don't belong to any clubs. not into clubs. Although I belong to the GPAA, lifetime member. I'm a
Right.
member of a particular club. The president of one, or the, but I don't belong to clubs.
Yeah.
But no, I don't belong to VFW, VBFW, or any of those. I just
Okay.
it's for me, the way I see it, it's just another way of getting more of my money that I don't have. You know, I can't afford to be giving out.
With our Operation Vet Build, we don't charge the veterans anything, and we actually provide them with the model kits and stuff so that they can make the stuff.
Right.
And that's an example. If you can see that, those are the ones I made. And you can see that they're all vehicles that I've driven when I was in the service.
Nice.
Yeah, cool.
Which is kind of cool. And that's kind of my whole thing is doing displays up and stuff. So that's in the house. I keep my wife out of here.
Well, you know, it's been really cool because we've had groups give us equipment, pans, starter kits.
Yeah.
We've had friends donate pay dirt bags.
Equipment.
And equipment. Just the community is really great, and it's really helped out. So,
Wonderful.
So we do provide that for them. They go home with a painting kit with a nice amount of practice dirt with good gold in it, more than what we normally find on a creek. But that's all right. You know, they get to practice. They get to get outside. That's what's important. Yep.
No, I've only seriously started getting into gold panning when I got into metal detecting, and that's only been the last year and a half. And before that, you know, I did it, you know, the odd time when I was a kid and whatnot. But since I'm retired, I needed something other than just sitting on my keister and collecting things and being stuck on the internet. So it's been really nice to be able to get out and do some of the gold panning. But buddy of mine just the other day, he says, I bought you a new pan. And I said, what is it? And he says, and I haven't seen it. He hasn't got it to me yet. He says, it's triangular. I've never used a triangular pan. Have any of you guys used a triangular pan before?
Is it called the bat pan?
I think it's, I don't know what he called it, but it's, could be a bat pan. I don't know, but it's triangular in shape. Okay, that's going to be new.
If it's the bat pan, it's designed after the Patea pan, but it is triangle. It's triangle. I know Don has one, BMXer Don from Washington, but it's interesting. I like the Patea pan better, but I might have to. It's out in my shed, so I can't grab it.
Well, I'm looking forward to giving it a try to see how well it works.
Don says, yeah, they work good. If it's the bat pan, he has a great mission statement for what he does with a lot of the proceeds for it.
Mm-hmm.
He brings fresh water and stuff to third world country villages and towns. So a lot in Africa, I believe. But Don says he likes it.
Well,
I like the Patea pan, Don.
I haven't used a Patea yet. I haven't gotten one, but I at some point will. I actually was watching some guy overseas using one.
I'll look forward to trying it.
It's looks like a upside. It looks like a hat, the pointed hat.
Mm-hmm. That's a little better.
Well, Sharon, looks like you're slipping here, buddy.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, you could use it for that, David. Use it as all kinds of stuff. Not mine, those. Mine's plastic. Chris is metal. I thought about bringing it with us last weekend, but I always pack way too much as it is. So
Better too much than too little.
that's always, that's usually my thinking, Patrick. I want a contingency. So
Dad looks like the Grinch that stole Christmas when he pulls up to go prospecting.
yeah, but it comes in handy, don't it, Dano? I just need a side-by-side or something to tow behind my truck to carry all those contingencies.
Pull a trailer.
That 5 trips I made back to my truck was kind of tiring after a long day on the creek. But I knew I should have loaded up my hand truck when I was thinking about it at home. It would have made it a lot better. Or a nice big slide, like you tow behind a snow machine, you know, kind of like our tubs but bigger. Then Pat Mule could pull it when he's with us.
That sounds more like a full-scale gold mining operation than a day out enjoying yourself.
That's it.
Yeah, but I have a good time, you know. It's work, but I have a good time, Patrick.
That's the important thing, isn't it?
Me and Daniel love watching him pack it all back in too. It's so funny. Yeah, Jared, we know. I caught that time going, what happened to Jared? Is he still here? And then you did your thing.
Take care, Jason. Thanks for dropping by, brother.
Why would he be calling me now?
You getting a phone call now?
Yeah, from a guy that I got the lakes from.
Oh,
Rusty Tapo.
don't he know you're on a show on Tuesday nights?
What he knows.
Don't call him on Tuesdays.
I just declined it. I can't talk to him right
now. I've done that to 2 calls so far since I've been on the live stream. I don't want to talk about anybody else but this.
Now, do you collect tokens also, Patrick?
A few. I mainly into challenge coins.
Oh, okay.
You know, like I've got some challenge coins sitting up there.
Right.
Nice.
I collect hats. When you're a collector, you collect. You know, other things.
Oh yeah.
I collect channel stickers. Like, when does it stop? Wife comes down here going, "This is not my area." You're right. It's not.
Now, do
go
you
back up into your space?
Do you have your own channel sticker?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Oh, do you do sticker swaps?
Yeah, of course I do.
Well, look, Nightbot just put up your PO address there.
Yeah, thank you, Nightbot. Yeah. PO Box 130, Delphos, Ohio 45833. You can email me your address, Patrick, and I could get some flash in your pan and Tuesday night Hangout Live stickers sent out to you.
Hello, Patrick Moore. I know you've been lurking.
Delphos, Ohio. Where exactly is that towards any bigger center I might recognize?
Lima. It's
Okay.
in between Lima, Ohio, or Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Fort Wayne, Indiana. Familiar with that too. I'm originally from Windsor, Ontario.
Oh, okay.
So I used to
You're
spend a
not
lot of
too
time.
far north.
Not too far north.
Right across the river from Detroit.
Yep, I spent a lot of time there going to Tiger Stadium with my dad while he drank his warm beer and ate his cold hot dogs.
Yeah, I drive through there on my way to Blue Mountain, Ontario.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I'd go up there snowboarding and skiing.
Yeah, I got posted out here in the military in July of '77, and I haven't, other than going back for my dad's funeral in 2000. That was it for me. I haven't been east in a long time.
I'm hoping to go visit back home in Washington the middle of September. It's been a while since I've been back there. A while too long. Nothing against Ohio guys, but
So you just started doing metal detecting, huh? What got you into doing that? Besides being bored, retired, bored.
Metal detecting. Wow. My buddy brought me out to his backyard. What the hell's it one called? I forgot the name of the damn thing. That shows how green I am.
ECP, what's up?
Okay, it's a bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter.
Yeah, I got a bounty hunter. I go into his backyard. Never been doing it before. Within an hour and a half, I filled a pan full of coins.
Nice.
I go, it kind of spoiled me for the rest of my life. I go, do you think I'm ever going to find a stash this big? And it was in his backyard. I even found American currency. I'm in Edmonton, Alberta. I found Sacagaweas and everything. I'm like, what the heck?
Coins travel.
I go, wow. Someone was a bit loose with their pockets.
Yeah.
I found my first silver in my backyard, Patrick, with the detector, my very first silver. So
Well, it's exciting when you find this stuff. Like, holy cow.
So is that what you primarily hunt for now? Or are you into other things too?
You know what? Primarily, I look for coins. But I mean, if I find rings and stuff, what I do with rings, especially if they're gold or silver, I sell them and I buy coins. or I do stack.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big believer in banks, especially at my age. They don't pay any bloody interest.
Right.
So I'll just stack the gold and silver.
Yeah.
Rage. Every Labor Day weekend is Gold Rush days. It's been going on now for over 20 years. Same location as it was when you joined us last year. ECP, what is a stacker?
What is a stacker?
I think he's trying to be a wise ass. Pardon my English, because he's a silver stacker.
Okay, all right. Nice try then.
ECP says, I bet his mattress is lumpy.
No.
Is that where, now we know where ECP stacks his silver in his mattress.
Yeah, Weisenheimer.
We love you, brother. We love you.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Seeing World War II tanks.
Stacker is someone who likes to collect coins.
No.
I would say
No,
a
no, no.
stacker is like someone who stacks silver and gold.
Yeah. It's separate. It's kind of a side thing from numismatics. You've got being in numismatics. It's a huge collecting community with different things you can do. Whether it be stacking is someone doesn't matter whether it's rounds or bars or whatever. They stack it in case of an emergency. It's non-fiat currency that you can use in case of an emergency. That's what it's for.
I have lead with brass casings for that, and non-GMO seeds and vodka, because I'm not gonna haul around a bunch of gold and silver when the poop hits the fan.
Well, it's if you're a prepper, yeah, I guess that ties right in too. You're going to want to have emergency supplies, but when you're comparing it to someone that collects coins, collecting coins could be a classical numismatist that collects ancient coins from Greece and Rome and whatever, or someone that collects mint coins directly from the mint that are non-circulated, or you're collecting American or Canadian or British, whatever country you happen to be in, your local currencies dating back from whenever they started minting from all the different mints.
Want to hear something interesting from an American, Patrick? I collect very little American coinage. The bulk of my collection is Mexican. I have a lot of South American. It's mostly foreign, mostly Mexico and south of the border, South America. I got quite a bit of Canadian. I do have quite a bit of Europe, but very little American. I like the designs. I really like Mexican coinage. Love their silver. But I enjoy trade tokens, peace tokens, good for tokens, bank tokens. That's what I really enjoy collecting and coining.
Yeah. Yep. That's good. He was asking, did anybody got any Newfie money? Moto mining pre-1949. I do not collect the Newfoundland coins, but I know a lot of guys, especially here in Canada, do.
I think I have a bank token from Newfoundland. No.
Yeah, I love Libertads are beautiful.
Oh yeah, I love the Libertads. But even like I have some reals that were minted in Mexico City, and I can't beat a nice old Royale.
Oh, that's my dream. Finding a piece of 8.
Ooh, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Some pirate booty there.
Some pirate booty, yes, matey.
And so you found all those coins. You've been metal detecting briefly, prospecting for about a year now, I believe you said.
Yeah, about a year and a half.
So you hooked on detecting and prospecting?
To a good degree. I'm again, most of the stuff I'm finding is pretty low grade stuff, and in the coin collecting community, when I say, well, I get this stuff, it needs to be cleaned. Not to the point where you can't see what's in it, but it's grubby, so you clean it up. And I got a few ways of cleaning it, as long as if it's a non-numismatic value, then it doesn't matter. It's fun. I love finding some of the stuff that people drop. I mean, it's just amazing.
Right.
Especially around the water. Holy cow.
You have any good treasure porn there?
Yeah, I do, depending on what you want to see. Treasure porn. Oh my goodness.
Huh.
What can I show you that would be real treasure porn? Interesting way of putting it.
It's not letting me pin nobody's video tonight, Jesse. I was gonna pin you up big so we got a good peek at your treasure porn.
What'd you do?
Zoom updated. Blame it all on Zoom. I blame it all on Zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
That's weird. I can pin them up on my screen.
It's all right. Still better than Skype.
Smith's Gold in the house. Good to see you, Jeff.
Oh,
That looks like, is that Iraq and war trophies?
Oh, I don't war trophies.
Did you spend that wrong, Moto?
Risque war trophies? No. Now, talking war porn, I don't talk war porn or bring back trophies from operations and stuff. That's something I just never did. What can I show you that might, since I got veterans in the house, I'll show you something that's cool. I mean, coins, you can't very well see them in here. It's kind of dark. Let's look at the case. How's that one for? It's my World War I case.
Nice.
That's all World War I?
Yeah, World War I items related to World War II, badges, monuments, plates, a lot of coins. You've seen this one already. And of course, you get all the different cap badges from the different units that I served with, but this is the peacekeeping and Cold War stuff. This is about the only thing that I have that I could say I did a memorial for one of my buddies that got killed. And I grew up with him. So I did a display. His daughter will get that as part of my, when I pop my clogs. There's
cool.
some war porn for you if you want to really talk about it. Can you see that okay?
A little closer.
A little closer, please. Das Dicky and the Combe.
That's Dick and Combe. It's from they used to put them on the German soldiers in Italy after the First Special Service Force killed them. And it means the worst is yet to come. It used to scare the Germans.
Ah.
And
pardon me.
And there's me in front of the that was my combat leaders course. There, you want some war porn crap? Okay, there you go.
That was Moto. He says, geez, cool. David Villa says displays are great.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun, and they're it's kept me sane.
One more pan says, I wish I had enough space to have display cases like that. Need my own room.
All us men need our own room.
That's right. Some have sheds, some have man caves. Need some place to have our escape.
Too many kids. Well, my oldest boy's 47 now and almost 48. Oh my God, where's the years going?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I say that when I think how old my youngest is now, Patrick. I'm like, oh man, I'm really that age now.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome, Mark Miller. You got his shirts.
You need a warehouse. Yeah, you can really accumulate quite a bit if you're not careful.
Hey, if you give me a warehouse, I'll fill it. No problem.
I have 2 pins I found in the same hole, a GWV pin and a Legion. They have numbers on the back. How can I look them up to find owners?
Okay,
That
is
was
Moto he's down in the States?
no, he's a Canuck. He's from Vancouver Island.
Oh, simple. It's easy. You get in touch with the Royal Canadian Legion, and they typically would be able to, especially if it's a numbered pin. Yeah, they should be able to find out for him.
AJ3B.
And Jeremiah's our friend from Ontario. We have a few Canucks in the Flash fam.
Oh, that's good.
And I like your guys' hockey. So
Well, we got to hold on to something, don't we?
yeah. Only American team I root for is the Boston Bruins. So
Well, my hometown team of Oilers, I definitely support, but my second team is the Vegas Knights. So whenever they're playing the Calgary Flames, which is my nemesis, I will fly down to Vegas and watch them kick Calgary's ass, which is quite enjoyable. And you'd be shocked to see how many people are in that audience that are all Canadians supporting Calgary that are there. And there I am with all the Vegas people wearing my Vegas swag.
J3B, go Leafs.
Hey, Leafs, there's nothing, you know what? I give them credit. They're trying, but you know, my uncle played for both the Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs, and he has 2 Stanley Cup rings. And nice. I don't know if any of you know him. His name was Frank Mahovlich, and he actually became a senator. I don't know if he's still, I should check on him, my uncle. But he was quite the hockey player.
Yeah, only hockey I played was in a pond or back in Massachusetts when we'd fill water up in the basketball area. They had a curb around the basketball courts you could put water in and let it freeze, and that'd be our hockey rink.
Mark Miller, Hockey Hall of Fame. He's in Toronto, and he has a last name of one of my family. I have Millers in my family.
Oh. My grandmother
wonder if it's one of my legs that I'm not aware of.
Hookie?
I used to play that game at school.
A hookie? Yeah, me too.
Hookie, yeah.
He's in Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of Millers all over. I have Millers in my family too. My grandmother was a Miller. My grandfather was a Miller. Originally Muller, though. It was changed to Miller on Ellis Island when he came over from Austria. The moto mining was good at hooky. Huh. So was I. I was growing up in Anaheim then, though. I was always playing hooky and going to the beach. Home of the Mighty Ducks.
So we got about any more questions out there?
I'm not seeing any.
Yeah, trying to see some.
I'm not seeing any.
Well,
Yeah, it's getting about that time. I
Yeah.
have no idea who has live streams on after me, but Digging with Deej had a real good live stream tonight. Yeah, I'm glad we got Doug Bishop for at least an hour.
that's close.
I appreciate it, Doug, if you watch this later. Good luck on those 2 missing person cases. You, Jared, and Sam and the cameraman are working on. Yeah, I believe so, Jeremiah.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Haven't seen that. So it's in. He has a channel.
Oh, yeah, J3B. Yeah, it's a metal detecting channel.
Okay, I'm gonna
He,
take a look.
he has some good stuff. He also has another channel, which is pretty funny. I think it's Lip Syncing Jedi.
Lip
It's,
lip syncing Jedi.
yeah, I believe that's the name of his other channel. uh, uh, but I am partially blonde, so I could be wrong.
Troll.
Oh, Lip Sync Central. Okay.
Right.
Sorry, Jeremiah. I thought it was a lip syncing Jedi.
Okay, I'm subscribed. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, Jeremiah's a good guy, fellow countryman of you from the Providence of Ontario.
Give us a place to stand and a place to grow, and I'll
Yeah.
give you
Oh.
Ontario.
It was the lip syncing Jedi. He changed it a year or so ago.
Yeah,
Right
Jared's
on.
got-
And there's a link to his channel. Jeremiah is a really good guy. He's been a guest on our show a couple years ago. Patrick.
I don't know if I want to watch that moto mining. I'm sick of it. I want to see something different.
Funny.
Guys freaking putting on 80 pounds of kit and freaking running their arse off and firing weapons. Ah, forget it. I don't want to.
In there. Yeah.
Let's drink beer. Forget that crap. Put my feet up.
Patrick, I appreciate you calling in. It was nice meeting you, and
Nice meeting you too. And I look forward to getting together with you more often.
Every week.
Every week, we're on our 4th year now. Never missed a Tuesday yet. So, and speaking, we're having Deep Woods Prospecting. Chad from Deep Woods Prospecting. He's a southeastern boy. I believe he's from the Carolinas.
Right.
Should be a really good show. I believe he was out in California with Gold Rush California last year. I'm sure we'll have some good stories from him.
Mhm.
Yeah, J3B, 4th year. We had our 4th year anniversary. Was, what was it? July 22nd, I believe it was.
Oh, I don't want to hear that about BC again. They don't need any more hot weather. Poor buggers.
Yeah,
Need
back
rain.
home in Washington was in the hundreds, from what I understand. And for
Ugh.
Western Washington, for the wet side of the Cascades, that's unusual.
That is. It's terrible. Anyway, gentlemen, thank you for having me on board, and I'm heading out. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks again, Patrick. Thanks for your service also.
Yes.
Oh, thanks for spending time with me. It's great.
You're welcome.
Later.
Right on, as another Canadian would say. Everybody out there, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Doug, if you're listening. Probably not. Probably in a stinky RV with 3 other stinky guys solving cold cases. Best of luck with our friends at Adventures with Purpose. Keep them in your thoughts and prayers, everybody. Any kind of support they much deserve. What was that, Jesse?
I was gonna say, Jeff said it's 60 on the coast where Gary is at fishing.
I'm going to have to take my flash in your pants sweatshirt with me.
There
Get my
you
video
go.
out there.
Just in case it gets chilly at night, especially out there by the ocean.
Oh yeah, that nice Pacific breeze. Thank you, Mark. Join us when we have Chad on next week, everyone. Should be a good show. And if you're interested in joining us, I'm filling up spots for October and November now. Hit me up on flashinyourpan@gmail.com and we could see. But fair warning right off the bat. If you don't think you can carry yourself for the whole show and you want someone else to come on with you or me to get a big channel on, that won't happen. But if you think you can pull your own weight and want to join us as a guest on Tuesday Night Hangout Live, I'm always more than willing to listen and talk about it. I appreciate all you, the Flash fam. You are the best finger of the treasure hand. Of course, I'm biased. I have the best partners in crime right here. Everybody, thanks for joining us. See us next week, same time, same place. May you always have a flash in your pan.
You know what he's going to say next.
That's right, Jesse, because it does happen. Ask Ottis.
Yep.
Ask Smith's Gold.
Heck yeah.
Heavy Meadow Mining. It matters. Or Heavy Meadow Detective. Sorry, Heavy. It happens. Maybe one day too. We'll meet you on the river or Menards somewhere. It happens.
Some campground, something.
Trader of Diamonds. It happens. Have a good one, everybody. God bless. Love you all. Until next time.
Not everybody.
There you go, Ryan. Good night, Melgo. Benzo, Ottis, Terry Marshall. You have a good one. Mark.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2,
BPA for life.
Yeah, buddy. Thanks, everybody.
Mr. Lodak, what a wonderful job you do as always.
JB3, not J3B.
Good night, J3B. Thanks for good seeing you, Jeremiah.
JellyBear.
Good night, baby.
Good night.
Yeah. Good night, John boy.
Night, Paul.
There we go.
Somebody got a lantern. I need to use the outhouse.